Okay, hello, this is Alice in Ireland. I'm about to do the Osmosis and Diffusion lab. Show you my ID real quick. And I've already got a few things already set up, so I'll go ahead and share those. This is one of my beakers or cups of water. This is the other one. I'm going to put about 20 drops of the iodine solution into there. I've already prepared my dialysis bags. This one has the cornstarch water mixture, and this one is just the water by itself. I've already tied those off and gotten them ready. So I will now make the iodine solution. This lab is designed to show osmosis and diffusion through a semi-permeable membrane. The dialysis bags here are actually going to mimic our cell's semi-permeable membrane, and we will see what solutes are able to go through these. I'm going to go ahead and add the iodine. Six, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So now solution is prepared, and now what we're going to be testing in this experiment is to see if the cornstarch is able to go through the selectively permeable membrane here of the dialysis tubing, and if that's the case, then the solution here is going to turn the bluish color that the iodine and cornstarch turn when they interact with each other. And if it's not, then we know that the cornstarch was not I know that the cornstarch was not able to go through this bag. We'll also be looking to see if the iodine solution is able to go through the bag, and in that case, just what's inside the bag will have changed colors. So I'm going to place these in here, and we will see what happens. Alright, I'm going to place my dialysis tubing bag that has the cornstarch and water mixture into the first cup of iodine. I think I'll use I can't use that. Let me grab something to make sure it's in there. Good. So that it's completely covered. Okay. That is the one with the cornstarch, and then we will place the other dialysis tubing bag with just water into this iodine solution. And the instructions say to allow these to sit for 30 minutes. So I will go ahead and pause the video here, and we will check back. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes of my dialysis tubing with the water and with this cornstarch sitting in the solution. So now if you can take a look, I can see that, you can observe that the tubing that had the starch and water mixture has turned like a purpley color in here, and that the solution is still the color of the iodine. So this tells me that the iodine was able to diffuse into the bag here, but that the cornstarch solution was too large and was not able to diffuse into the cup. Okay, so that shows that the iodine solution was small enough to fit through the selectively permeable membrane and mix with the cornstarch in here, but that the cornstarch was probably too large to fit through the dialysis tubing. Otherwise, this solution would have turned the same color in the for the concentrated ingredients to match, but because it was not able to fit through, only what was in the dialysis bag changed color. Here, in this solution, I can see maybe a little bit. It looks like the, it's harder to see because it's not a very drastic color change. I'm not sure you can see it on camera, but it does look like the iodine altered the color of this bag a little bit and was able to seep through when it was just the water as well. It seems a slightly more of a yellow golden color to me than when we originally started, but that's, maybe you can see on my white shirt, but that's a little harder to tell in this bag here. But this one definitely you can see the change. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about osmosis and diffusion and how those concepts are important in a cell and how that's demonstrated in here. So diffusion is the movement of a solute from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. In cells, the selectively permeable membrane is able to allow some diffusion to happen without any energy or ATP. And depending on the size of the molecule or ion or whatever's trying to pass through, some things are able to get through the membrane while others are not. Go that way, please. Osmosis is diffusion, but instead of solute moving through, it's water moving through the membrane. This experiment here shows that is an example of the selectively permeable membrane. So although it's not exactly like a cell, the dialysis tubing is allowing some of the molecules to pass, but blocking the others. So it's letting the iodine seep into the bag here, but it is not allowing the cornstarch to seep out. So that's similar to how our cells behave in our body. And that is that.